All right.
All good. Swilly, are we live? Or are you waiting
Yes, we
to
are
get
live
started?
now.
Okay, we'll get started.
I'm gonna try and join because I lost the
Okay,
beginning, the explanation.
we will call that exercise there. We'll jump back to the pits.
All right, guys. Hello, everyone. Good
And
afternoon.
we're going to do some racing.
We are
So once everyone gets back, we will go
watching
for a very short outlap.
an actual lesson right now.
And after turn 4, the uphill blind crest corner, we'll get started on that short straight.
Connor is leading a whole
All
pack
right,
of cars here.
let's
We're
go for it, guys.
practicing fighting for position, and I'm just here participating as a student, so you guys can kind of see what's a pit party. Pit party is an event where we all practice together. We get out, as you can see, everyone right
Start
now
packing up here already.
packing up, and Connor tells us to do things. Hey, race aggressive, race for the draft, race very cautiously, try to take your friend out. We practice a lot of stuff that we tend to not practice in races and everything. Did everyone just disappear here, or did I just lose the
All right,
pack?
Bass, you are the leader, so anytime within the next 5 seconds, you're free to go.
Okay, there we go. We're catching up. Okay.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right.
So we're doing side by side here.
Nope, just normal racing.
Normal racing. All right, normal racing. Let's go. That's it.
Left side.
And depending on what we see
You got it. Slow
during
car
this
on the left.
race,
Go right.
we might introduce some more exercises.
Right side.
Might want to. Oh my god.
Keep to the left.
Not now.
Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
Little incident there.
You got it. Slow
That's why
car
we're
on the
here.
left. You got it.
This
Slow
doesn't
car
count for
on
our
the
rating or
left.
anything. Alright, let's try to get some positions here.
Left side.
I want to move that delta bar right there.
Sorry, Kevin.
You got it. Slow car on the
Ooh.
left. Left side. We're on the right.
Just avoided that.
Clear. You got it. Slow car on the left. Right side. Slow car.
And if you
ahead.
crash,
One more.
no worries. You can reset to the pits and join us when we come around next time.
That's what we do here. We practice all the crazy stuff, then we reset to the pits and we do it again.
Clear.
No hard feelings. You can drive aggressively, you can test things, you can test lines.
Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the left.
Whew.
Clear. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
That's the good stuff.
You got a slow car on the left.
Ooh, little slide. This car actually takes the jumps. How's it going, guys? How's the beginning of your year so far? The chat almost feels like you guys knew when I was gonna start streaming. Everyone is here. What's going on? I like to see how fast these guys are. It is going yearly. Good answer.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Ooh, opportunity.
On your left.
Got it.
Clear on the left.
On to the next one. If you just joined and you have no idea what's going on, this is a practice event with the Almeida Racing Academy students. We are doing a pit party.
Right side.
We're racing for a position. Then we're gonna reset and we're gonna race again. We're gonna practice race starts, pack racing, fighting for position, defending, attacking, and everything else. Even how to take contact properly. Oh, I don't want to blew up the engine. Ooh. You got a 4X right there. Alright, let's try to catch up. We're probably gonna reset and start a new mock race very soon. Oh damn, this is flat. I had no idea. I'm here today as a student today. I said today twice. And Connor is the lead coach of this practice session, so I'm just following orders. We're getting the full student experience today. Let's try to find some more time.
123, just set the fastest lap. 34.016. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Information about the pit party, if you are a gold member, is on the Discord. You go to your league and you look for the pit party season. There will be a pit party event open right now. It's 1 hour and a half to go, so if you can join right now, that will be the perfect moment for you to get an idea of how it is. Happens every Friday. There's 2 time slots. This is the first time slot. Next one is in about 5 hours, I think. We're probably thinking of doing a flash mob right after this. So, flash mobs within the academy, we essentially gather 15, 20, 30 people and we join official races. So we essentially flood the iRacing official series with cars with the Almeida Racing Academy livery, which is pretty cool. And the irony in all this is that I'm using a random green livery because I always forget to add my liveries. Godly understeer. A little bit too fast. A little bit too early on power. Yeah, we're using trading paints. Tradingpaints.com. This car is so loose. Really nice to practice.
Sorry, Adrian. I knew it. Thought you was gonna go out wider than that.
I'll go, brother.
Just found a second there.
Do a couple more laps.
We're about to restart. A couple more laps before we do the next round of the pit party. Me, I think first week, but it's mostly because I took a long time practicing and taking notes and watching videos before I did my first race. So my first week, I won a bunch of races already. Oh, shouldn't go to second there. I also did some Assetto Corsa before I went to iRacing, so with proper practice, you should be able to get some wins very early. Alright, let's find 7/10 here. On this next corner. I could have turned a little bit more. I did find 8/10 though. Turned in too early. Oh, still didn't get an off track. Good. Let's go. Wasn't that a decent lap?
New fast flat for you. Car 8, just left the fastest lap. 33.484.
Little bit too early on power. Too early braking. Better exit. You don't have to do any karting, man. I never did karting in my whole life.
Car on.
Ooh.
Clear. Car on. Clear.
Sorry about that. Alright, let's take a break here real quick.
We got damage on the front end.
Alright, so we're about to restart the pit party. Everyone is kind of spreading out a little bit. This is what we do. We wait until things calm down, and then we reset and restart the drama so you guys can practice all that.
Did you Chris McMurray someone or?
Kinda. Alright, so what are we doing here? I was going to do something. Join the
Alright,
gold
last lap.
member role. By becoming a gold member, AlmeidaRacingAcademy.com. I actually have a little link here that Kyle sent me. Let me find it. Dasha, if you want to watch. It's right there. Oh my god, what did I just do? There you go.
All right. How was that?
Good.
That was awesome.
Love this track. Love this combo.
I bet it was awesome, Barrett, with a 0.3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your draft was working nicely.
All right.
All right, so we're about to restart. Let's follow the leads
quick
from
look.
our coach, Connor.
See.
Oh, it didn't give
Some
you the
couple
role.
incidents.
Oh, okay. Kyle should be able to help you with that. So you can send a support ticket or tag Kyle on Discord. Uh, is there any livery I can easily access for the SRF?
Yes. I will send that your way. Should be in your DM. Okay. Right here, Jessica. Just looks like, obviously, the reason you spun, throw quite a bit of steering angle in, and then jumping on the brakes rather quick. Looks like it was in reaction to seeing the cars ahead decelerating at a relatively quick pace. The only thing I would suggest here is to just watch the brake lights of the cars ahead. Obviously, we don't want to be staring at them completely. We want to be looking as far forward as possible, but at least to keep them in your peripheral, I think is the best bet here. We can see brake lights coming on rather quickly from the two cars ahead, and then Jeffrey's brake light never fully comes off. So it looks like you jump off the brake, carrying quite a bit of speed, but then the cars ahead kind of catch you by surprise. So just keeping that brake light in your peripheral is going to allow you to better predict what's going to happen. We know that Jeffrey is obviously continuing to decelerate, and yeah, looks like it just caught you off guard a little bit there. There was one, yeah, I think it was this one here. Saw it in my mirror. Yeah, just be careful passing on the inside here, everyone. Because of the nature of the corner, where we do have to do a decent amount of turning as we're braking, anytime you try and force it up the inside and brake super late, it means you're putting yourself in a scenario where you have to either fall way or rather decelerate a lot less than you'd like to because of how much steering angle you have in. Remember, the front tires only have a limited amount of grip. So anytime we're asking it to brake and steer, it's not going to do either very well. So there's ways around this. Ricardo, I'd say if you are trying to go up the inside, what you can try to do is lift off of the throttle a little bit earlier. And not jump on the brakes just yet, but you're going to lift to get your car more to the inside and point it more straight. That way you can brake later, and you can brake later because you're not going to be taking away grip from the front tires by trying to steer because you do have the car straight. So something to try there. But overall, it is pretty difficult.
In this case, I felt while I was driving that the other car was going towards me, but maybe I should have been more on the inside. But
No, I'd say
not
Wolfgang
sure,
definitely is coming to the right for sure.
Yep.
More than to be expected, I would say. So there
And I
definitely
was
is that factor.
too fast. Yes.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably a 50-50 on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think with the spot you braked at, even if Wolfgang was over to the left here, you're probably still going to make contact with him, just with that delta right there in speed. It doesn't look like we're slowing down or steering very well, just because we're trying to do too many things at once. But yeah, like I said, this definitely caught you off guard, that's for sure. So might be
Connor?
like
Sorry
a
for that.
60-40 incident. No, all good. This is what we're here for.
If you want to check on that same incident, if you want to check the green car right behind, there was some avoidance there. That's me.
Never heard of this guy. Oof. Nice.
So So there's a little secret there. Like if you know, I don't know if you notice it, Connor. What I did there to be able to survive.
I'd say, well, because it's such a high-speed corner, we can assume cars are going to slide towards the outside.
No, but it's more specifically. I think it's the
What's your
straight
secret?
line braking. Before I decide to turn, I brake on a straight line. Instead of panicking and braking and turning, that would make me lock
not
the front
saying.
tires. I broke on a
Keeping a
straight
secret.
line.
Because it's secret.
It's a little secret. Yeah.
Do you play Draft Masters?
I think he noticed that they turned like 90 degrees, so they were possibly going straight and not turning to the inside, so it was open for him. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, I think
I had
for
an incident with Adrian in turn 5, probably about lap 2 or 3 of this stint.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that was all me.
I think you're a touch late on the brakes, or possibly a little bit under the limit. Looks like option B, under the limit a touch. However, you're not going to miss the apex by that much. I think in this case, Adrian just brakes a little too early, and overslows the car. Not 100% predictable for you. I guess you could have seen the brake light potentially.
I was a little too hot, but I thought he was going to stay a little wider too.
Right. Yeah, it looks like based off of his turn in, he's going a little bit wide. Potentially.
Can I ask you a
I mean,
question,
once you're
Jeffrey?
on the brakes there, there's not, like at this point, there's really not a ton you can do. You can try and bail out to the outside, but it is quite an aggressive turn in from Adrian.
Can I ask you a question, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
So, I see a very big difference in lines here between the car ahead and you. So, is this line the line that you would normally do if he was not there? Or were you trying something different specifically in this lap?
This is the line I would use if he was not there.
I'd say this is the optimal line for this corner. Angle your car in a little bit. Might be like a touch aggressive, but it's more or less like this. This is what Kane's doing as well.
Yeah, it's just that it felt like a little bit too V-shaped. Like it's almost like breaking straight to the apex. So that's why I wanted to ask, like, because it doesn't matter what is the line. It just the fact that the car was there. I was wondering if that made you change your line. Because if you change that line because of the car being there, then I would say you're a little bit too far to worry about that. But if you're saying that that's the line you normally do, then that's fine.
Yeah, that's the line I normally take, and with him being out wide, it just made my eyes open up wider. That's a way to look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Another thing I'm noticing here, Jeffrey, your braking point is fine. In fact, it's actually a little bit earlier than it could be. Reason I say that, and I also mentioned this earlier when I said it looks like you're a little bit under the limit of braking. We're not decelerating as efficiently as we could be. Look at your steering here. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. Hold on. You're actually doing a little bit of steering when we should be focusing all of our grip on simply decelerating our car as efficiently as possible in as straight of a line as possible. So what you might want to try here is just get your car angled first, and then just commit to braking completely in a straight line. You're going to notice you'll get quite a bit more deceleration because you're going to be able to brake harder due to you not taking up any of the front tire grip with that little extra bit of steering. Something to try.
Got you.
And then one more thing, bring this up for Ian, just because we were talking about this stuff. Believe. Is this lap? Right here. Oh, not this one. Okay, there's a couple examples like this. We spoke about this in the workshop last season at Sebring, for those that remember. The recording is also up on the portal. But in terms of over-unders, the best time to go for an over-under is when we're noticing excess momentum from the car on the inside. So in this case, I braked at my normal brake point. I braked at the limit. In this case, if I notice there's considerable extra momentum from the car on the inside, I know it's very unlikely that he's going to make the apex. In fact, I can almost guarantee he's going to miss it. Therefore, what I can do is slightly extend my straight line braking phase, turn in a little bit later. That's going to allow me to slow down the car more, and then tuck in for that late apex and go underneath. So
Checkmate.
if you do notice that from the inside car, it's a really good opportunity to go for that switchback. Anyways.
I think I got a little lockup in there as well.
Yeah, so as the inside car there, it happened a couple times, Barrett. I assume it's because you're trying to do a little bit of steering as you're on the brakes. So you can still angle your car into the apex if you want. You just got to make sure you are committing to that process relatively early. I noticed you were hanging more towards the middle of the track when you didn't necessarily need to. I think there's two of those moments. One of them, I was trying to pinch you over to the left, but the other, I was all the way on the white line. And you could have taken more advantage of that earlier on down the straight. That way, you're not having to start braking from the middle of the track.
Yep, I sure did.
Okay. Good. Let's jump back out there.
Excuse me, if I may, buddy.
Go for it.
Can you look at the events at the end of lap 12? Name's Nathan.
Yep.
It should be 3 wide or nothing.
The events of lap 12.
The end of
Sounds,
lap 12, more specifically. The end of lap 12.
Sounds chaotic.
This is the part where I kind of want to watch. The mess isn't done yet. It's going to be done at the hairpin.
Uh-oh. Oof.
So what could I have done to, like, prevent that and, like, just anything in general about that entire 3 wide section, like 3-way battle?
Okay. Starting from the end of the last lap?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I think you were a little far back for this move, but still possible. Still absolutely possible. It just looks like you tried to jump on the brakes a little bit too hard as you had that much steering. Lost the rears a touch. Keep in mind, the general rule of thumb for the league is we need to have some sort of an overlap as the inside car at the reasonably expected turn-in phase. It gets a little bit more complicated in this corner in terms of defining where the reasonably expected turn-in phase is because we are turning for so long. That being said, there is a second stage in this corner where you are committing to actually going into the apex. Again, still a little bit of a gray area, but at this point, you kind of have an overlap. Sort of, kind of, not really. Let me watch this from cockpit.
This is the one that gives the stewards bad nights of
Gray
sleep.
hairs. So number one, I think you open up the gap too far here. You still have quite a bit of room through the car ahead, and it looks like you jumped on the brakes. It's a little bit deceiving from the cockpit.
Yeah. I really can't see how far I am unless I'm in their face. So
Okay, interesting. Might have to work on that then. But yeah, so you opened up too big of a gap. I think you also compromise your exit quite a bit because of that. So what I would have done is stayed closer here. Stayed close. You can run quite a bit wider. I'd be tracking out half track distance. That's going to keep you nice and close to his bumper. And then you just start lifting slightly earlier than you normally do. That's going to give you that extra little bit of rotation to start pointing your car more to the apex. So you're basically pointed this way. I need Swelio's drawing software.
I'll
and then
send that
that
out
way-
to you after. It's really, really satisfying to use.
And then that way, because you have the wheel straighter, you're able to get on the brakes as hard as you did here without getting that moment of oversteer. Again, you got it because look how much wheel you have in, and you probably jumped on the brake to around 25%. My guess is lost the rear. You're able to collect it, but we definitely could have made a clean pass if we had just set ourselves up for a little bit of a better trajectory on entry. That being said, moving on. I think we could have been closer to the apex here too. So the drill we went over at the start, again, we don't want to be making contact. We're looking for a car width and a quarter, just so there's a little bit of headroom to the apex. And the key is, yeah, it's a good, baseline expectation to work off of. It's not always going to be perfect. If someone's missing their apex, of course, we can't still follow to that car width to the apex type rule. However, there was no signs from the 117 that they were missing the apex. Unless there are any clear indicators that the 117 is missing the apex, we should be right up to the apex minus a car width and a quarter. So you definitely lost some time that way. Also missed out on taking advantage of the compression due to that. Not much you can do there, kind of boxed in. Here. Just jumping on the brakes a little bit too late. Also looks like you released the brakes too quickly. Lost out on a decent bit of rotation there. And then up here. Look at this gap. Big gap. Too much. You close it up, but you started to close the gap too late, and you didn't have time to grab the extra half car width, 3/4 of car width over here on the right. That's going to force you to do a ton of rotation here, overslow the car a little bit more than you need to. Hence why you went wide there. And then in terms of the purple car back here, not much you can really do about that. As you get more experienced and more comfortable with keeping the virtual mirror in your peripheral, then you'll get to a point where you'll notice that and can potentially release the brake to open up more of a gap. But sometimes it's just too far gone and you don't have enough time to react. Thankfully, he didn't make contact with you, but...
Yeah, I totally looked up. Very my fault, so sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
thank you.
Make sense? That was a lot. Sorry.
Just
it
a
was
quick reminder,
easy.
guys, especially for the hairpin on this car, like, there's one thing that will prevent you from locking up ever. Like, if you start braking and you let your hands off the wheel, the car will never lock up. Like, try it out. When you start braking, literally don't touch the steering. The car will never lock up. So that's always a reminder that, like, the reason we lock is because we're trying to force the steering, trying to turn like against the car's will while still braking a lot. This car doesn't need, you don't have to turn that much to get it to turn. It's very, very, very loose, right? So like, especially in this hairpin, I only start actually turning more when I'm starting to release the brakes more already. So if you're feeling like you're pressing the pedal and you're already adding a lot of steering force and like really gripping the steering too early, even if you don't lock up, it's not fast in this car. This car is very, very sensitive. You brake hard with barely any steering, relax your hands, use your pinkies only. And then when you start adding some force on the steering, you should already be releasing the brakes a little bit more. So just think about that. Like if you're locking, it's because you're strangling the wheel. It's because you're trying 3 things at the same time. Just try this exercise if you guys want, like during this next one. When you're braking into the hairpin, literally drop your hands off the wheel and then grab the wheel again as you're getting back and turning into the corner.
Yeah, it's always the fronts locking here too, so it's definitely the solution there. Okay. Let's jump back in our cars. And we will go for round 2. We'll probably make this a little bit of a longer run. Like I said, if you do crash, go back to the pits and come join us the next lap.
Let's go.
Your oil temp is getting high.
Let's start to pack up, double file, nice and close to the driver in front of you.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. Go right. Car on your left. Clear. Left side.
All right, Kevin.
Clear on the
5-second countdown.
left side. Clear on the left.
And we are green.
Car on your left. Still there. Stay on the right. Still there. You're on the right. Rewind. Still there. Clear. Car on your left. Right side.
I go ahead.
Stay on the left. Clear.
Probably no damage.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
You didn't have to follow me, Kimmel.
I sure did think about that afterwards.
Car on your left.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Clear. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Ian, you're blinking me back.
I was just about to say that.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Go right. Right side. Too wide. Clear on the right. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. Slow car ahead. Car stop on the right.
Little lift there, not to hit the friend. Let's keep climbing. Let's go. Damn. This car has enough speed to go fast on the first part, but still not enough for the second right-hander. Never happened in different cars. This is the first car that does that.
I always almost spin out on the 9.
Go right.
I think I raced Max Verstappen once in 2020. But I don't. I wasn't exactly at the same time. We raced in the same race, but I was in a different stint. So we never actually.
Don't forget, guys,
We're
next
in the
time you come
same
around to
track.
the hairpin,
I mean,
turn
the
5,
same time.
light hands.
You mean no hands?
No hands.
Okay, let's go. No hands. I did it. Nice.
We're not getting to the 33s. Let's go. Oof, we're gonna get some traffic now.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped ahead. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Good racing.
Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car on your left. 2 wide. Clear on the left. Left side. Still there. Still there. Left side. 2 wide. You're on the right. 3 wide.
3 wide.
Still there. Still there. Left
Woo!
side. 2 wide.
That's a good race.
Still there. Hold your line.
3 wide of the hairpin.
Yeah, that was
Hold your
fun.
line. Clear. You got a slow car on the right. Left side. Still there. Clear on the
Damn.
car on your
Yeah, that was not gonna work. It was too aggressive.
It was never gonna work.
I was like, damn, that's bold.
Number 7.
Maybe if you braked a little bit more for the second one. Sorry about that, Kiro.
Car right. Keep to the left. Still there. Clear.
That was a tough one, Zoltan. Had a good race here. This track is a roller coaster, indeed.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car on your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Wow, what a battle. That was nice.
Go right. You got a slow car on the right. Just off on the right.
Still not able to do the 33s. We thought the draft is so difficult.
New fast flat for you. Car on your left. Clear.
That was aggressive, but it worked.
Right side, clear on the right.
$33.
New fast flat for you.
Forced a little bit too much. Okay, let's catch you guys ahead. Damn, needed like 5 corrections there. This is the lap we're trying to force everything. Next one, it's gonna be cleaner, I promise. I think a faster lift is better here. That was decent. It's mostly iRacing. In real life, you brake very fast.
You back those guys up about 6 seconds, Connor.
Oh, I'm already holding them up. It won't be long.
Yeah, you found some more time there.
Nice move.
Let's go. 0.7.
Just check your fast flat of the session.
Second gear here just gets me too
Sorry,
much
Jeffrey, that
rotation.
was a bit dodgy for me. Absolute commitment.
Sorry, did it again.
All good.
Did any of you guys try the braking without hands before turn 5? How'd that feel?
Last one.
Yes, that works great.
Force feedback's your best friend.
Did not
Self-centering
that time
forces.
Also have to remember to
All right,
brake in
Nathan.
time, not too late.
No problem.
Yeah, just remember, I'm not telling you to do that during the race. This is just a wake-up call, you know, so you can feel what's the extreme of like optimal braking, just so you can get a reference from that.
After struggling with light hands technique overall, I need to work on that this year.
Oh, sorry, Kevin. No.
That was some intense racing there.
Until I screwed it all up.
I should never go to second here, man. Just no torque. Engine braking slows the car for you. No pressure.
Car on your left. Still there.
Ah, he lifted. This is Barber Motorsports Park, Alabama. Not ideal. Greedy on power. Let's get Jessica.
You got a toy car on the right.
Jessica spun. Let's get Philip. I take my hat off for these 33 threes, man.
I think some of it is even in the draft.
Yeah, told you these guys are getting quick.
Oh my god, I have to shut the academy down. You guys are getting too quick.
I'm so torn on the brake bias. It's like one click makes it go the wrong way.
I completely forgot you can change the bias. I'm on
I'm
default.
keeping it neutral. I'm on the default. I'm here kidding.
That's good. Do you need a coach? I have a coach. And he is in the academy. His name is Kane Halliburton. Kane is one of our expert coaches in the Almeida Racing Academy. Oh.
Go right.
Ah. Tried braking too soft. Can I try joining you three guys? Barrett, Ian, Connor.
Yeah, sure, we'll slow up.
I'm almost there.
How are things working out with the steering, Ian?
Okay. Still, it's a tough track.
Yeah. Oh, Barrett.
Car on your left. Clear.
Uh-oh. What were we doing?
We were just waiting for Swelio.
Oh, oops.
Are you coming through the pits?
Yeah, I'll come back out.
Alright, we'll wait.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
Safety car.
Yeah, safety car's out after turn 3, guys.
Nice driving, Camo.
Ian's the safety car.
Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear.
The chat is asking who's Suelio's coach, and I said it's Kane Halliburton. And then now the chat is asking who's Suelio's coach's coach.
No worries, I'm having fun.
Who coaches Kane? That's a big question. That's a philosophical question. Who coaches Kane?
Yeah, what reference lap
God.
do you use?
Some sort of higher power.
Some sort of higher power. Exactly. The Oracle from Matrix.
Alright, are we ready?
I was just telling you what you need to know, not what you need to do. That you already know what you know. Oracle can't help Kane.
You see, he's not here right now. He's probably meditating in some mountain, connecting to the divine.
Oh, hey, Barrett.
Kane coaches who? I have spots that we will never know.
Sorry, I was gonna hit Kevin. I had a break.
Oh, good. It was just a touch. I didn't even feel it.
Nah, just more the line I took.
Talk in one shot of the other. Don't press one button and talk in both.
Wow, I really caught them in that corner.
I was a bit hot.
Sorry about that, Dennis.
Why some 3Ks faster than you? Because I'm teaching them, bro. This is a racing academy.
I forgot to brake.
Found it really hard to follow through there.
Does that make it easier when I miss the apex?
Else we get back.
Yeah, the draft is crazy insane.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Did you actually wiggle like that, or that was lag?
Yeah, there's contact there.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear.
Glad you enjoyed yourself, Mohammed.
And I'm getting crazy freeze frames.
Here come the excuses. Just as I got here.
Pretty much.
Left side. You're in the middle. 3-1. Car on your left. 2 wide.
That was. I thought a 3Y was gonna form, but you sandwiched hard. You guys going to second here or only third?
Third.
Same.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Drift points. I have nitros now.
No problem, Philip.
Right side.
Ah.
Still there. Still there. Clear. Left side.
Let's not lose them. How to farm my rating fast. Learn racing technique. Learn racecraft. And win races. Damn, this thing stopped. Fight, 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 fight.
Oh, no. That was almost really nice. Did you know I was there?
I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Yeah, I saw that.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line.
Alright, green, green, green.
Still there. Stay on the right. Clear.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Ian, you're blinking out a little bit on me there.
No worries, no worries.
You got a slow car on the left.
Yeah, it'd be a good one to watch that coming.
Yeah.
Left side. Clear.
Oh, that's not happening.
What isn't?
Keep to the left.
Me getting room.
Oh, yeah, no. You have to
Josh.
sign a request form to get access to that room.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Oh,
Still there.
I got McMurrayed.
Hey, hey, I gave you space, bro. I was
I
at the
gave you the
apex.
grass.
Stewards will have to review that.
No, but you guys battled it out on track, so it's fine. Right?
Good reference.
Send it.
Car on your left.
Oh,
Still there. Still there.
I was like, where's Connor? I can't see Connor.
Clear on the left.
Students? No, that was Connor. I was trying to kill a coach. That's different. That's fine. Oh my god, this draft.
Stay on the right.
you have a tiny bit of side pod damage.
Keep to the right.
Oh, so I have top speed damage? Issues?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Keep to the right.
It's very easy to get top speed damage with slight touch.
Clear on the left.
I'm trying my best here to be Paris, the Minister of Defense. Let's see who can pass me.
I would have guessed you are Donkey Kong.
Car stops on the right.
Throwing paddles and shit.
Yep.
Slow car ahead. Car stops on the right.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Still alive.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. I was actually surprised how much speed you had in that mid corner.
You got a slow car on the right.
I was gonna do a 33.3 though. It's funny that this car has fuel for 7 hours of driving.
Oh, 32 incoming here.
Go left.
Ah, boring.
Car on your left.
It was actually not intentional. I got in my head. I was like, okay, I want to help him, and then I fucked up.
Right side. Stay on the left.
That was not me, okay? That was Ian.
Clear on the right.
That was human centipede.
100%.
Car right. Clear on the
Okay,
right.
now I think I got damage.
Now I have no damage.
How much time left?
When's the official?
So, who's joining us for a flash mob?
40, I think.
You guys want to join for a flash mob, everyone?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's in 16 minutes, so
Sure.
go join
Right.
register.
Maybe one more little race start here, and then we go to the practice.
Let's go back to the pit
All right,
lane,
guys. So, let's update the stream. What's about to happen here? We are in a practice session with some good 30 cars. We are practicing racing. We're doing a pit party. This is one of the events that we have every Friday on the Almeida Racing Academy for the Gold
Alright.
members. After this is done, in the next
Go for it.
10 minutes, we are going to invade an
60
official
minutes
race
to
in
race.
iRacing. We're going to invade. We're going to do a
we'll
flash
like,
mob
just
there
a couple laps here.
and essentially fill the whole official
I thought
grid
we were
with
gonna do
Almeida
some
Racing
recap
Academy
of
students.
the race
So that's going to be
about
pretty
it.
cool.
Yes. Let's just do a 2-lap race here. We'll do a super quick review. And then we'll go join the official. Let's go side by side.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Alright, whenever you're ready, slow down.
Keep to the right.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Keep to the right.
Let's go.
Clear on the left.
Man, it is stressful to lead this with this amount of draft.
You just need to make a wink mistake.
Yikes.
Oh, nice save. Nice save.
Could you give me any tip for that corn?
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Still there. Clear on the left. Car right.
Oh,
Still there.
that
Car stop.
It didn't work out too bad though.
Right side.
Man, my rear tires are completely done at this point.
Clear. Go right.
White flag.
Car right. on the left. Clear on the right.
Sorry, Ian, you were flickering a little bit there on me. My bad.
No worries, no worries.
Punt him, Jeffrey.
Car right. Clear. Left side. Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear. 2 wide. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Make sure you
Oh my god, and he's gonna win.
Yeah, he's not forcing. Except Jeffrey take out Connor and you took out Jeffrey.
Payback. Coming behind you.
Stay on the left. Clear. Right side. Clear. Car right. You're on the left. 3 wide.
I literally. No way. No.
2 wide. You're on the left. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Clear.
Okay. I wish I had a camera on my steering right now to show. I wish I had a camera right now on my steering to show what I did to save that from spinning. I literally said. Remember, I told you guys, like, if you're braking, leave your hands out of the steering. As soon as I got hit there, I literally let go of my hands. I lifted both my hands, and the car saved itself. And it looked amazing, but it's just what I'm trying to tell people, like, just save the car. You actually just do less. You let the steering do its thing. Obviously, you have to have a direct drive for that, but I wish I had a camera on my steering. That was beautiful. All right,
Ian,
guys,
do you
let's...
remember what lap the one move was?
Oh, that we had
I think it was my
incident?
36, but I'll just...
I'm probably stand up for the race now and just listen to the overview. So don't miss it.
Guys, don't forget to register for the race.
I'm already registered for a while.
Is it rookie series?
D class, I think.
Oh my God, there's no one registered. Everyone in that race is
Okay,
gonna
let's
be
go.
us. Everyone in that race is gonna be us.
Which race are we gonna flash mob?
Yeah, we're flash mobbing right now.
Which one?
The official.
Like
For
racing for the
what,
official.
245.
245 one?
Mm-hmm.
It was my lap 35.
It's got 8 people already.
There were 3 people when I joined, or I was the 3rd. So it's gonna be mostly us guys.
Awesome.
I think I was there.
Split, if everybody from us joins, it's gonna split. I think it's 16 now.
Yeah, you're definitely there.
I'm registering for it right now.
Honestly, think I should have just braked later. I'm way under the limit at this point, obviously. I was also stubborn, don't get me wrong. Like, I should have backed out. I knew it was coming, but
I was definitely late realizing you had overlap, but to me it felt like a lot later than that. But watching on the replay, I had plenty of time to clock the fact you were there.
yeah, I'd say turn-in phase is probably just before this exit curbing here. That's what it'll probably be considered for tomorrow, roughly. Maybe a little bit before, a few car lengths, but yeah, I had overlap by here, I guess. It was tight. Thought I was gonna hit you.
Okay, guys, we're splitting. It's already over the max for one split.
Yeah,
Can we log in?
Yeah, I don't suppose to say really. In my head, I was sort of almost defending at that point, but you were obviously already there.
Yeah. Did you get the spotter call? Or did you see it in the mirror?
I assume I would have got a spotter call. I would have seen you with the wide angle. It's not always super obvious when someone's next to you, but I would have definitely been able to see you.
Hmm. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, even if I did get alongside later, it's just like a self-preservation thing. Like, let's say I didn't get overlap until here. Yeah, that would be on me, the incident. But if you know I'm there, it's just one of those things where you may as well leave the room, lose a few tenths, but be able to fight after this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in my head I had the inside because I did on the last corner, but I just didn't anymore. It's it's just it was a bad turning.
Oh, good. This was a nice move, though. Did you drop to third? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Oh, did I? Patient.
Connor, could you give any
I
tip
wouldn't normally.
for turn 8? I kept spinning a lot of times.
Yep.
That sketchy otherwise for me. I usually spin into the 9 or on the apex of 9.
Turn 8 is this one, right?
Yes, and yes, and I don't get the point.
You're spinning right here, I assume?
Yes, on the exit.
Yeah. A couple different
many
things.
times.
I'd say it's important to manage the surface temp of the rears the whole way through. It's really easy to catch a little bit of a slide here, a little bit of a slide here, and then you're just hanging on for dear life at this point. So
that's me.
What options do we have available to reduce rotation, in your opinion?
To reduce rotation.
Especially here. What can we change to our inputs to give us less rotation?
Maybe not brake.
Less trail brake, I'd say. We also have the downshifts. That's a big one for this corner. I'd say I'm taking my third gear downshift right around here. But then for the second gear, I'm waiting until I'm like 1% throttle to take the last downshift.
Okay.
Because if you take the second gear downshift right here, look how much of a crest it is. There's a lot happening. We're going over a crest, we're downshifting, we're starting to trail brake, we're starting to turn. There's way too much happening and the rear tires can't handle that. So we just want to try and eliminate as much ask for rotation as much as possible. So we can try a couple different things. We can release the brakes a little bit faster. We can downshift later. You can try coming in with less speed overall. That could be an issue too. But I'm gonna say the most likely scenario.
Because I'm all the time thinking that I need to prepare for the exit, and that's messing my exit, I think.
This might be one of the this might be one of the rare occasions where it's okay to roll on the throttle just slightly after the apex, just because of the shape of the corner. So don't be afraid to do that, at least while you're trying to get more comfortable. But I'm going to say the most likely scenario is that you're just asking for the second gear downshift a little bit too quickly, going over the crest. What you could try.
Sometimes I spun even without downshifting, I think. Even without gas. So in the end I didn't understood nothing. So I was scared all the
Okay. Then next step I'd say is try and ask for the least amount of rotation, especially over the crest, until you get into the compression. So we can do lots of turning here. We can do a little bit here, none here, lots here once we're into the compression. The compression happens rather late in the corner. It's almost right at the apex. And if we're delaying our throttle a little bit, don't be afraid to add a decent amount of steering once you're down here at the bottom, because you're still not on the throttle. And even once you get on the throttle, we can still keep a little bit of steering in. We don't have to release the wheel right away, just because we're, again, still in the compression, still in the camber at this point.
Okay, okay.
A Swaleo take your hands off the wheel kind of thing right there really works well to get your car settled too. For me, it did anyway.
Yeah, especially going over the curb. Light hands over the crest, light hands. Then you're going to feel the weight in the steering wheel increase as you get into the compression, because we have extra grip.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
One thing that I do too, at this point is almost quite intuitive, but I had to be very conscious about for a long time, is that sometimes I want to try third gear and it's going to be maybe like not enough engine braking or not enough torque. And then, but because I can hear the engine, I know there's going to be less engine braking. So my right foot is more relaxed. I don't have to be like so active with it. But as soon as I go on second here and I know the engine is screaming, my right foot is ready. It knows that the car will or can snap at any point. So you can always, for the sake of saving a spin, have your right foot just ready to touch 20-30% throttle. So it's almost like an automatic reaction. Like if I know that I might get too much engine braking, I have my hands ready to get relaxed so I can let the force feedback correct. But also I have my right foot ready for a little maintenance correction balance throttle.
Okay.
Because like this is one thing that I'm starting to say more and more. Like you don't have to be a cat. You don't have to have crazy reaction times. You just have to know at what areas of each corner there's a higher probability of understeer or oversteer. The more experience you have, the more you will know, oh, at this point there's a higher chance the car is gonna oversteer. And then you will already be ready for that. In other situations, there's a higher chance of understeer. So you're going to already, be prepared for some understeer, or you're going to try to induce some more rotation to compensate for it. But it all comes with 1,000 laps. 1,000 laps trying and identifying like each piece of the corner, what happens at what engine braking, with what brake bias, at what trail braking, and everything. So that corner took me over a year to really get good at. There are some corners like turn 1 and 2 at Monza, that it takes a long time for you to really, master it.
Okay. Get the point. Just wanted to be not so scared in that corner, because in the rest of the circuit I could push a bit, but when I arrived that corner I lose all the time, and also my confidence. So as I didn't understood what was happening, didn't know what to do exactly. But thank you for your words.
Yeah, I would say what I do there, like in terms of how I define the corner, is I do almost 1% braking only as I turn in to the right, and then as soon as we get in the S's, I just relax my hands completely. I barely touch the steering and I start braking hard. I go to second gear, and for that moment where I'm like slowing the car down, I'm just feeling how much it's decelerating and when I'm gonna start turning in. So it's 1% braking, then full brakes, relaxed hands, and then turn into that compression. And from there, it's always a little bit of an adjustment depending on what happened before. But my initial plan is to really find a way to carry as much speed as possible without braking, and then braking very hard with relaxed hands, even over the curb, even without ABS. As long as you drop the hands and you start braking pretty like on a straight line, the car is gonna stop pretty well.
Okay, that tip was really amazing for the previous turn. It was amazing.
Thanks, man.
Looks like we have 36 people, so it's 2 splits, just 4 people shy of 2 full splits.
We need to send a petition to iRacing to allow more splits, so our students don't have like 2 splits.
You mean more people in one, right?
Yeah, sorry, more people in one split.
Yeah, 20 seems a little low for the car type of car. That's why I like driving the what's it called? Weekend Warriors. They're doing like 50.
Yeah, I imagine our grid here, 50 cars.
This is a standing start, right?
Yes.
Oh god. What's the bite point?
Who knows? I don't think this needs a lot, but I haven't tried many officials lately.
45, thank you, Jeremy.
Anyway, back in a second.
All right, we're gonna do the race. 45% seems to be.
I have a general question.
Let's practice a little bit of the starts.
Overlap, does it just mean that the car behind must be next to you? It doesn't matter where, not in front of you or not directly next to you. It can pass his front wheel is at your back wheel. Is that correct?
We treat it as any overlap in the league. Any overlap by the turn-in phase is enough overlap to be granted racing room from the other car.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I live in Dubai. I guess. Sorry, I'm figuring out my. My calibration, my. That works. I don't even have to think too much about it. The clutch in this thing is so. Oh, that's it, quality. Yo, VRS.
Good luck, everybody.
Nice quality.
Good luck.
This is open setup race.
All right, let's qualify. Let's go. This is an official race, but everyone in the race is an Almeida Racing Academy member. This is a flash mob that we did. We just joined. We filled 2 splits. There are 2 splits going on right now. All cars are Almeida Racing Academy cars. Let's go. We're doing qualifying, out lap before our first flying. Kind of trying to warm up the tires a little bit here and there. Didn't look up.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, let's go.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Tires are still kind of cold. Big slide. Ah, too late on power.
One more lap.
No. That's it. My good lap with the good tires. I missed it. We're gonna start way behind. And there's a reason. This account doesn't have the electronic blip, so the car wasn't downshifting. Didn't get any rotation. Got an off track. Now I know that if I blip, it downshifts. Too late. I think it's a good idea to climb the grid, but it's more about like kind of testing yourself rather than actually using it as a school, because it's not a lot of track time in real life, so you still have to spend tens of hours in the sim before, but it's definitely a good experience. Ah, I could have done those lap times. Ah, I'm starting P7.
All right, it's checkered flag.
Look at what I could have done. Ah, 210s only on turn 1 and 2.
I can never qualify to save my life.
Same.
And
I got enough track on my second lap.
I got an off track on my first lap.
It's better though. The second lap has better tires.
Ian, our first lap was the exact same lap time, and our second is 0.003 off of each other.
I saw, man.
I don't know what I'm doing in this pole position. This will be interesting.
Yeah, nice lap, Barrett.
You just drive like usual.
Expected there to be a little bit more grip on the second lap, but
I think there was. I was definitely a little bit more scruffy there.
yeah, same. We have, what are we, 13 cars out of the 18 here? Something like that.
It's very easy to just overdrive the fronts here when you're trying to force. This car has a very small steering ratio, so I felt the same. Like in the second lap, you try to force a little bit more, because you're confident, but then you realize that you were driving just fine on lap 1.
Struggle with the wheels in this car. I'm overdriving the wheels a lot.
All right, let's race. Starting P8, I think.
Okay, good luck again.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Wait, is there anyone in this grid that is not from the academy?
I just looked at my clutch and it's 37. I have no idea whether that's better or worse than 45, but
Probably better. I went to
Okay.
41, but I think it's still a little too high.
I haven't looked for ages, but I imagine I tried it when I set it.
The estimated strength of field is
I just had
3,024.
got it somehow.
Keep
I
it
can't see
clean.
my dash, so
DNF
how much
today
throttle
would
is
hurt our
that?
points a lot. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
For the start, I was using all the throttle.
Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Green, green, green.
Also, I forgot to use the dual clutch. I used the pedal and spun my wheels.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Man, I overslowed so much. Now I got damage.
We got damage on the front end.
Oh my god. I literally, like, I parked trying. I needed to be more aggressive. Now I have a car that doesn't work.
On your left. You're on the right. 3 wide.
Oh.
Left side. 2 wide. Clear on the left. Clear on the left.
That sucks, man. I was trying to be cautious. Should have been more aggressive. I always say this: if you're trying to be cautious, you're gonna get caught in incidents like that. Now my car is super slow. There's nothing I can do.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear.
Nice turning into me, thanks.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. Like, it was a little 0x. Look at that.
Left side.
Just got another 4x.
Clear. Got wheel damage.
Now I got wheel damage. Oh my god. Literally because someone was trying to pass me and hit me. I didn't even move lanes.
Oh, it's you, Surreal. I didn't notice without paint.
Ah, that sucks. It's gonna be fun. Look at this.
Right side,
I got hit again.
clear.
This is how slow my car is.
Car on your left. Clear.
Well, la chicane, la chicane mobile. Oui, c'est ça.
Car on. Clear.
I mean, I'm an English speaker. I'm just not native.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Not these. Similar cars, but not these.
New fast flat for you. There's an infinite ahead. Go left.
Sorry, Jessica.
I'm only driving here because I'm farming some safety rating. Although I got 8x.
Car stop on the left. Car stop on the left. Left side. Still there. Clear.
I'm not even braking for the corners anymore.
Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear all round. The car in P2, just at the fastest lap. 33.555.
It was a very, very, very soft hit. But for some reason, iRacing thought that I crashed into the wall at 300 kilometers per hour. And now my car is like 7 seconds per lap slower. It was literally nothing. It was a little loft tap. These cars are very, very similar in real life. I coached students who drive these in real life, and they said it's very, very similar. And whatever we worked in the simulator helped them. If you can't afford iRacing, I would say Assetto Corsa is the best one.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 33.465.
We do have a fast repair. I think I'm gonna do that, honestly, just to look for lap times, because I'm already semi-last.
Good battle, Thiago.
Set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I'm doing 39s. This car does a 33. 6 seconds of damage. Okay, I'm gonna pit. And then we're gonna do some hot laps here. We have 10 laps to go. Thank you for following Racecraft 28.
Thanks, Jessica.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 33.428. Pit box in 10.
Good advice for the pits.
3,
Thank you, guys.
2, 1. Right here. 10 to go. This time by. Go, go, go!
All right, let's see the lap times. How they change now. CTMP, I don't think it's a great track for beginners. It's too scary. It's not that technical. It's good. It's super fun. But if you're in Canada, go to Shannonville or Calabogie.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap.
I always forget to set a button to clear the visor. Alright, let's chase lap times now. Let's go. 39.0. What's the lap before?
Very good race, Thiago.
Sorry for the tap.
No worries.
$33.7.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Hi, I forgot I entered this room and I heard people talking.
What lap times are you guys doing?
Like 0.2s, 0.3s.
Cool.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Too greedy on power. Come on, I want to do a 33.2.
This is about to be a 0.9 or 0.8. 32.
Draft or P1?
Draft. A lot.
I just did a 0.1.
Nice.
0.866. Go right.
Jump in, I'll lift.
Okay, just found a 10th.
In this car you use auto blip.
Yes, it is recommended by Weekend Warrior guys.
Ian, you're flickering on me bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my iRacing recently.
Sorry, that wasn't the greatest idea.
You can stick with me, I'll give you the position back. It's kind of unfair.
No, don't worry about it, brother. Let's just draft it, finish it.
Awesome.
On Beatrice, yeah, we made it go official.
It's hard to
We
follow
got
you right now because you're flickering, though.
the whole academy here. We actually filled 2 splits. No, it's not. It's 9x. I got 2 4x's with like the most stupid taps. Kind of unlucky there with the net code.
got 5 laps to go. For opportunity.
Almost good. Almost good.
Jump it, Nathan.
The leader is running 33.798.
A little bit too easy on power there.
It's all on the heavy braking that you flicker, so I'm like afraid I'll hit you, so I'm trying to leave you some space.
Overslowed.
You start flat for you.
Ah, one more X. 10X. A little bit too much wiggling. I'm gonna see if my girlfriend wants to do a few laps here after. This is the last one. She doesn't have any experience with racing, so it's gonna be funny, but see what she can do. Secretly 12k, yeah. She's gonna fake it.
Good racing, guys. That was awesome. Did I push you off there, Ian, at all? Did you have enough room?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Got a good sweat going there. You guys are fast.
Well, you are too.
Good race, Thiago. Thanks. That was amazing.
Yeah, he did really nice on that penultimate corner, holding it around the outside. Wasn't kind of ready for it because he hadn't done it all race.
Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna be able to hold it.
This car is fun.
I was off-tracked out. I got one 4X from somebody spinning and then was everything off-track. I'm at 14. Oh my god. This track is so off-track heavy. So easy to do.
I had damage on the beginning, so I couldn't join the party, but yeah, I'm glad that you guys are sending it, man. I'm actually...
Dude, go
my heart is full right now.
Did you
I was
watch?
racing the whole race with Thiago P. De Lima. I think he's not in our academy. And he was like, we were trading places like every other lap. It was amazing.
I got a new personal best lap. Well, it's in
Nice.
the draft, but it was a 33-121.
Nice.
Yeah, man, amazing. That's amazing.
Go watch the
Yeah,
last
you
4
got Almeida,
laps,
that's
Willio,
pretty
on
dope.
stream.
Alright, let's do that. Last 4 laps.
Well, last laps were amazing, mates.
Ian, I almost threw it in what is it? 6, 7, 8, the section here. I tried to park it here, but really I should have just gone for it. Because then he would have just been stuck behind me going through the S's.
Yeah, I got the overlap dinner coming out.
Alright, I'm watching.
I was feeling pretty good here.
I'm watching the last lap. I mean, you guys were glued for 16 laps, right?
Yeah.
Almeida Academy works.
That's amazing, man. This car is
Yeah,
just so stressful to race because the draft just pulls everyone back.
Oof. That
Maybe
is
a little tap there.
the limit in terms of room.
It is, but it's so fun too.
I was annoyed there's too much drag on the grass.
Yeah, I hate how they did that. It's like way too much.
Nice race,
I
Gavin.
bet you had that inside corner.
I thought you were going to do a switchback on me. That's why I was planning to track out, but then I had to lift because you were still holding it.
Yeah, boss, that was fun.
I could only keep up with you in the draft, but I didn't want to fight you because I saw that Zoltan was closing in lap by lap.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't, because he was catching us either way.
So we'll take it. Good race.
Yeah, nice. That was fun.
It's where you got done
So
around
how
that
is
side,
it,
isn't
Connor, to drive without seeing the track for 16 minutes?
Dude, like look every braking zone. This is what I'm doing because I cannot see the reference. I wasn't trying to like bait you, Ian. I was like trying to see the reference. This car is like the perfect height where it completely blocks all
I'm
the
the same.
references.
It's just like having a big screen right in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a wall.
You need triples.
Oh, I have triples.
It's not about
Adrian wants
it's not
split
about
two.
the sides. It's about the front.
you
That's
either
just the driver height.
Yeah, when we're coming up on those
yeah.
braking markers on the side, you're right behind somebody. Because it was the same for me the whole race.
Yeah.
Is I had to count those boards down.
Yep.
I was the same. It's like 4, 3, 2. It must be about now.
Yep.
Now you'd have to
And-
See the
have
white tops
the right height like plus 15 to be able to look at the track behind these cars. The rear is so tall.
I've discovered kind of a weird little phenomenon with this car. And like in the last 2 corners on this track, okay, you know, you're really struggling for front end grip. And I've noticed that if I just kind of saw the steering wheel back and forth in those 2 corners, that somehow I get a little more I get a little more rotation out of it. And I don't understand why.
You mean on the top of the hill sweeping across?
That's the last 2 corners coming onto the front straight.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
probably because you are turning too much. So what? One thing about this car is that because the slip angle is pretty high, you have to remember that when the rears are sliding, you affect the slip angle of the whole platform. So if you are sliding at 10 degrees on your rear, you should always add those 10 degrees to the front as well. So for example, if you're sliding at 10 degrees with 0 steering, your front tires are also sliding at 10 degrees even though you have no steering. So on the last 2 corners, we're using a lot of engine braking. We're trail braking for a long time. The car is always hanging at a, say, 5 to 10 degree of steering. Sorry, degree of slip angle. You don't have to steer at all. And the car will keep turning. So probably what's happening, this is my guess. When you start...
This part here.
Yeah. When you start sawing the steering, you're probably just visiting the area where you get back to the front slip angle optimally, and the car turns more. So what you should try actually is just relaxing your hands even more and forcing less the front tires, and you're gonna see that you might get back into the optimal slip angle of the fronts, and the car might turn more. So it's the famous turn less to turn more, you know. But the more you oversteer, the more this effect is present because of this effect of the slip angle and the oversteer adding to the angle of the fronts, regardless of your steering angle.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thanks.
Again, that's my guess.
Yeah, if you back
because
the
I was
video
turning
up
almost
right-
nothing.
Yeah, it's like right here, but if you back the video up a little bit, if you add steering as you're slowing, there's a little more grip.
Ian, should have kept turning. You let up on the fronts a little bit, and I think this is what lost you the run.
I think you
Not
guys should
not
send
only
this
is there a
replay to
gap-
iRacing highlights.
Yeah, with the
This
liveries,
was
we
a
should.
battle. This was like 4 laps of side by side like this is insane.
I got it.
Absolutely.
And the red car behind just watching. Best ticket.
I was trying to keep my nose outside you then, kind of on that last corner. I think that's why I didn't use all the track, because I didn't want to lose the position. But yeah, 2020 hindsight, maybe I should have gone for the undercut.
Wow, what a race.
Yeah, you still had. I think you had a decent amount extra front grip here. Oops.
Can you post the replay? I was in the lower split, so I can't see it.
I'm sharing my screen. But I'll.
No, I mean, so I can watch the race later. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll definitely post that.
We can definitely submit that to later.
And Peter, I think you were in the lower split with me. That was good racing.
Yeah, that was.
I had damage, so I kept trying to give you the pass on the straight so we would keep the guy behind us behind.
I was going to say, block that guy behind us.
Do you want to drive?
Yeah, I kept backing him up.
I spun 3 times and still finished 5th.
Yeah, yeah, but you caught up good.
I know, Connor. You'll have some comments on that one.
My pinch here was a little aggressive, Ian. Forcing you on the curb. I guess it is racing surface, but I went a little more elbows out in the last couple laps. The first 14 laps, I was like, please, just after I touched you the one time, I was like, I cannot take this guy out.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
would be
too
terrible.
bad. I mean, I still had good position out there, even though I saw a little save, but still had the inside.
Yeah,
I got so much
wheel,
like
180
race.
degrees.
I got race ending damage with way less contact than what you guys just did.
Man, I was sitting back behind you guys. I was just cheering you on to get together.
Yeah. But I was thinking coming down the back straight here, I was like, yeah, Barrett's just waiting for something to happen here.
I was just yelling out every time you touched. I was just yelling out, yeah, that's how you do it. Come on, let's go.
Oh, there's a bunch of weekend warriors in the next race.
Oh, I gotta take a break after that. I haven't driven that long in a while. It's like 3 hours or so, right? Something like that.
Yeah, time to get your 8K, man.
Dude, I know my iRating is like depressing now. I stopped caring a long time ago. Well, I try and convince myself of that.
Same.
You two,
That's
Ian
why
and
I
Barrett,
still
though.
drive on my Smurf forever.
Like Ian and Barrett, you guys are running 8K pace all day, like easy.
Wow.
I agree 100%.
Which is crazy because, like Ian, you've been fast for a while, but Barrett, you're fairly new. I think 2 months, 3 months in, roughly. And
Yeah.
you were always quick. I think you started at 3,500 iRating or something, but you were like, would you say like half a second off at the start?
Yeah, but not very consistent, and actually my racecraft still needs some work.
Okay. Yeah, maybe
But,
it's time for what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at the Racecraft this weekend. I was gonna do a Racecraft workshop this week, but usually week 1 is a little chaotic anyways, so we're gonna take one more look at week 2, and if it's still not the best, we'll throw in another Racecraft workshop
But
into
yeah,
the mix.
I think I've gained iRating points in every single race that I've run in the last 3 months.
Oh god, nice.
Your racing can't be too bad then. Or you'd have died at
But like there's a scenario where, I get behind a car that's 3 or 5/10 of a second slower than what I can run, and being able to set them up in the right way to make the pass and make it stick. It's that setup is what I'm struggling with right now.
You know what we could do, Connor? I don't know if you agree with. Just an idea here for the workshops is actually get some of you guys, if you guys can save some replays and send us, and we can, during the workshop, analyze the race. And show all the mistakes and all the things that could have been better. It's super useful.
Yeah, for sure. Especially for the classroom portion of the workshop.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it.
Ooh, nice. I got the fastest lap of the week by almost 2.5 tenths.
You're welcome, Connor.
Yeah, that was a mega draft. I think I pulled in from like 7 tenths to 2. So free half second. I'm still lacking like a tenth or two though compared to you, Ian. And Barrett.
Go look at the series official standings. We've got 5 guys in the top 10.
Nice.
Actually, there's another thing I know that I need to work on, and that's my brake and throttle traces. Really don't look that great.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how they look. Can you keep the tires at the limit? That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
It is super annoying looking at Kane's, isn't it? Relate to that.
He is like a robot.
Looking at Kane's traces is just like disturbing. Like that's not possible.
It's clinical.
On the Racecraft bar, I think when I watched the intro to the
for you.
Racecraft checklist, that
Not the
was
ghost,
really
the reset.
There was something I related to about sort of picking up the pace, but not being able to use it very well in racing situations. That's just turning up to pit parts is a huge impact on doing lots of races. That's really probably a pretty good pace a year ago, but I really struggled to race with Connor like that.
Yeah, these pit parties have helped me a lot, and also the workshops as well. But one of the things that I'm still working on is in the races, in the actual races, is I'm really bad about getting tensed up, and I start death gripping the wheel, and everything just starts going south from there, and that's a psychological thing.
Do you notice that during the races yourself? Like I'm doing this?
Yep, I sure do. And sometimes just verbally out loud, I got to tell myself, and sometimes I'll just take my hands off the wheel and just say, "Relax, buddy."
Yeah, I get really nervous during races too, and I have to breathe in twice short and once long out just to calm myself back down.
Yeah, I've got a Post-it note right on one of my monitors next to my wheel. It says, "Patience, breathe, relax, don't stare at them."
If you stare at them too long, you follow them right off the track.
Yeah, and you brake too late, and you hit them in the rear, and all kinds of bad things happens.
The nerves never really go away. It's just you get better at dealing with them, I'd say. Unless you're like, the only time I haven't been nervous, I'd say, is on a Smurf or something, where it's like you really don't care about anything.
But what's kind of weird is that I never had that issue in real world racing.
Yeah,
wow.
Me too. I get more nervous for a sim race. I like 3 times more nervous.
Do you guys think there's something to do with the fact that sim racing is not physical, and in real life you have a lot more blood flowing, you're walking, there's something kind of preparing you physically as well, and here there seems to be an imbalance where you're physically too relaxed but mentally you're too stressed, so that causes some sort of like weird contained energy or something?
There's also the part of it that other people, there's no physical danger, so they'll drive a little crazier than normal.
I don't think so, man. In real life, there's way too many crazy people.
Crazy people are everywhere.
I think
true.
I think also the pace lap or like 2 that you get really calms you down in real life if there is any nerves.
I think another factor might be, like in these hourly races, is that you don't know any of these people. You know, you've never raced with most of them before.
Maybe,
so
yeah.
There's just a lot of unknowns going on there. Whereas in real world racing, you know, generally you've been on the track before with these people, and you know, talk to them in the pits, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Damn, this conversation is great. Guys, I have to leave. I'm sorry. But there's so much to uncover in this. about the getting nervous. My last thing just before I leave is, I think I agree with Connor. It's never gonna go away. Like, what you can do with it is maybe attribute something positive to it, or actually remind yourself that the reason you're nervous is because you actually enjoy it so much. You care about it, right? So in a way, the weirdest advice is like enjoy being nervous. Just enjoy, feel alive that you're actually in that moment, in that intense moment where nothing else in life matters. No. So
That's interesting you say that, because that's exactly what I did real world racing.
It's also, guys, proven that being nervous and being excited are extremely close together physically wise, like in the body. So if you tell yourself you're excited, you will have different mindset than when you say you're nervous or scared. It's very close together internally, like the body. So just say you're excited, and it will be much better for you than if you say I'm nervous.
Yeah, it's just like when you're running alone, and you feel like all the pain and everything, and it's terrible. But then if you're running with a coach, the coach is gonna say, "Yeah, enjoy the pain, no gain," and he's gonna be like cheering you up. You're gonna see that pain differently.
Yeah. It was fun having you too.
For sure.
Yeah, man. All right, guys, this was amazing. I should join you guys more. Hopefully in 2026, there will be a lot more sweater in the academy.
We should do some of these flash mobs more often, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the midpoint between an academy unofficial race and actual iRating, so you can deal more with the nervousness.
We have a channel for it, so if you guys want, just post in there and we'll get going.
Yep. Good stuff.
Yep, that's
cool.
cool.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm out as well.
Thanks, everyone.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Thank
All right. Sorry, it took a while. You want to do some laps? It's ready to go. Come. All right, Dash is gonna do some laps now. Just 5 minutes? She's gonna drive only 5 minutes. But we have to cheer her up. You can do this. We're gonna get a lap time goal here. 110. 110. Red Bull Ring, F1. You have to wear this so you can hear yourself talking in the game. And I'm gonna talk with her. I'm gonna actually turn this light on so I can get myself.
Right.
Open.
Oh my god, how do you sit here?
Mic check. It's funny, I'm using the... You can hear me here, right?
Yeah.
Great, okay. Alright, hop in. The active reset is set already, so if you want, you can just... Or if you want to warm up, drive slowly. I set everything already, except for the seats, and I think I can turn my own... Oh, I have to lower this a little bit.
I can hear myself breathing.
Don't breathe.
I'm good.
Alright, do it. Oh, the weirdest thing is that I actually can't hear the game.
Oof.
That's a good start, though. Get your braking.
Ooh. Oh, that was slow.
Braking a little bit too hard, but it's fine. It's a good start.
Literally saved myself there.
What?
Literally saved myself there. Did you see? That was
Yeah.
almost a spin. Ew. Ooh, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast.
No, that was good. That was the best line so far. A little bit too slow braking. You can brake a little bit harder on this one. And then for the next 4 corners, you can brake very, very soft.
Mm.
Yeah, like that. Go. First lap 15.
That was 15?
Yeah. What was that?
No, sorry. I got distracted.
You're reading chat?
My bad.
It's a good practice though. You have to read chat on the straights.
No, I was looking at my vape.
Are you vape?
Yes.
What the hell in your seat?
Oh. Oh, that's so slow.
Good exit though. Nice. There you go. Nice.
Whew. Good save.
15 still. Keep going.
Whew. Can I?
Nice. You can be a little bit more aggressive on throttle.
Yeah.
Nice. Power. Brake just a little bit.
Here?
Yeah. There you go. That's a 13. Actually a 12.
No.
13 one.
13.
Chad is saying that I'm actually nervous that you might beat my lap time.
No, your lifetime is 106.
Almost there.
My best one 110.
You can brake
Oh,
you
no!
should brake a little bit harder there.
Can I just press?
Yeah, you can reset.
Cool.
Change the
That was one stupid mistake. Woo. Almost sent myself spinning. Oof.
So easy to lucky things there. Nice, good line. Try to do this corner in 4th gear. Don't slow down too much.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. You can brake a little bit later.
Two here?
2, yeah, 2nd gear.
Oh, I was 4.
Yeah, yeah. All good. A little bit harder braking. If
My
you-
bad.
So that's the thing. If you're braking on a straight line, you can brake pretty hard. As long as you're not doing anything with the steering, you can brake pretty hard. You only brake soft if you're turning. So try to have just 2 types of braking. One for a straight line, which is turns 1, 2, and 3, and the soft braking for all the rest. So you see the Red Bull Ring has like hard braking, hard braking, hard braking, and then the second half is just the fast stuff. So you can divide. For turn 1, 2, 3, you brake pretty hard, and for the other 4 corners, you brake very, very soft. You can turn the steering a lot more.
Hmm.
But it's just as like you remember, as soon as you brake, boom, no steering on a straight line, pretty hard, and then you release and then you turn. So try that. Remember to brake a little bit harder on a straight line on the beginning. Want to do a few more tries?
Okay.
You're almost getting the 10. Let's go.
That wasn't even close to 10.
2 seconds is almost nothing. Just braking a little bit later, a little bit more throttle.
No, yeah, sure. 2 seconds.
Do it.
Someone says I'm gonna time travel.
Exactly, if you keep improving that much. So. Yeah! You see? So you can brake later. Look at the time. Same thing for the next one. If you're not turning, you can brake hard.
No.
Yeah, but you can... it was a little bit too late still. You can brake hard like that, but a little bit earlier. To slow the car down. Fourth gear, not second. What's your favorite part about Canada and your least favorite part? Least favorite part about Canada. Favorite part. Yeah. The people, honestly. The people. And the least favorite part. Probably the taxes.
Ooh. That is tough.
Nice.
I almost sent myself spinning again.
Good save though.
That was because I was braking and touching the wheel at the same time, right?
Not braking hard enough there.
Yes, but before
A little bit of both. Yeah. Also, when the speed goes down, you can't brake that hard. So you have to brake hard at high speed, but when the car slows down, you have to release a little bit the brakes. But it's difficult to get the precision right. See, there, you added more pressure when the car was already slow. That's when you spin. So that was not because of steering. It was just because of pressure. That's why the first application has to be a punch. Punch, punch, punch. Really gets the car to slow down. Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
this
like
was
this.
This was too much of a punch, but it's like that, just 10% less. It was actually like almost there.
close enough.
Better? Make it more a punch. The punch is about the speed. It's not about the pressure. It's just like boom. Yes, that was a perfect. Look at that. Look at how the car stops. No locking, no spinning. Whoop. Very, very good braking there. Same thing here. Same thing. Exactly the same. No, choose low.
Yeah,
choose
I
low
know,
braking.
I noticed that. Wow.
You got away with it. Keep going.
Yeah.
And then here it's 1%. 1% brakes. Almost nothing. Yeah, like that. Power. Same thing for the one. For the next one. 1% brakes. Power.
Oh, this is so slow.
And then 1% brakes. Then power. Power. 1% brakes. Power.
Here?
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. This one is a punch. Punch initially. Just slow the car down. Yeah, nice. Nice. Power. There you go. Full second. Sorry, I'm screaming in your ears.
It's fine.
Punch.
It's not that bad.
Nice. Beautiful. Power. Go, 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 go. 100%. Punch. Nice. Beautiful. Perfect. Power. Go, 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 go. 100%. Now it's gonna be 1% and then power.
I'm just scared that I'm gonna send myself spinning if I use too much throttle.
It's only on the low speed that you spin. On the high speeds you can go 100%. See? Same thing. 1% brakes, then straight to 100% throttle. 100%. Go. See? Same thing. See? There you go. That's a 10. That's a 10. No, 11. Almost there.
Oh no. Okay, I think that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
You sure? You're gonna get away with an 11.1
For tonight.
for tonight? All right. Oh, good. Good job.
Thanks.
That's it, chat. We just saw someone gaining 5 seconds. I'm gonna make a video on YouTube and say like, this student found 4 seconds in in 15 minutes.
Let's go.
Good job.
Gonna end it?
Yeah, 1 second.
Bye bye.
Ah, my arms. All right, chat. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. Nah, probably not that much. But you want me to set a lap? You want me to do a lap?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 lap, and then we're gonna finish this stream. totally destroyed the tires. See how here I can smash 100%, nothing happens? On these last 4 corners you can be pretty aggressive. See? I'll try one more.
Green lines though.
Huh?
We're going on green lines.
Yeah, but it was not enough track because, like, there's for every corner there's a place you can go and there's an exact line. Oops, overdrove. So like here, for example, you see that there's the curb, the green, and then the gray. For each corner, there's gonna be a place where when you put the center of the car, it's gonna give you an off track like this. So, like here, for example, the off track is this little drain here. Here's a non-off track. If I do this, off track. So like I just memorized where I can go, and then on the last 2 corners you can go pretty wide. That's why it looks like I'm cutting. Like here, for example, you can go center of the car on the red. It's not enough track. Here you can go. Here you can go all the way here. Not enough track. But if you go here, off track. If you touch the dirt there. So we essentially kind of memorize. Like here, for example, center of the car on the drain. Not enough track. There was not enough track there. See? So you kind of memorize where to go. At some point, it starts to matter to you. Let me see if I can do a 5. I think it's possible to do a 5 here. If I stop doing this, maybe. Oh my god, looked up. Okay, 2 more attempts.
Someone's asking you, do you not do slow to threshold braking? I have no idea what that means.
Do you not too slow?
To threshold.
Not in the Formula 1, no. In the Formula 1 you can brake pretty fast. No! Come on, I can do a 5. Not cheating though. I don't want to cheat. Yeah, mostly GT cars. Nah, I locked up. No, I'm cheating. Okay, I swear this time I'm gonna do a 5. Come on. got enough track. There you go.
Start flat for you.
5-7.
5-7.
That's your next goal. All right, now I'm out. I'm very tired. We did a pit party. We did a flash mob. Again, we are still on winter sale. So if you guys are still not in the membership, we have a lot more events. I'm gonna stream a lot more. So thank you for staying with us for all these 3 hours. Thank you for all the gold members who joined the races today. That was amazing. You guys are really, really, really fast. Good stuff. Then go to my YouTube and look up Active Reset. Active Reset. I have a video explaining how to set it up. Winter sale ends soon, probably end of January. So make sure you end, because if you get it right now, you lock in that 50% discount as long as you stay a member. So the discount stays with you forever. We have this promise probably 4 or 5 years now, and we still have people paying nothing for the new stuff because they bought stuff 4 years ago on these sales. So if you get it now, you lock in a lot of stuff. So again, thank you everyone. We are probably coming back tomorrow for a few more races. I'm gonna get my SIG license and do some Porsche Cup. Then we're gonna make a video about the new Porsche Cup, the differences in driving with the new one with ABS and TC, and we're gonna do a lot more live events with the Academy League, with the Academy pit parties, with the workshops, and so on. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. So thank you. Bye. Say bye, Dasha.